Hello, welcome back to another Super Budapest ranked video. I have terrible news. People grinding this weekly for some reason. The post-Christmas, pre-New Year's blues are just hitting. I'm in a game with someone who should be on the leaderboards. I mean, I'll still win, but unless this lobby doesn't fill up, I'm not playing a 1v1 game against you. Maybe I should play that 1v1 game again. This will be really funny. Never actually. Whenever okay, well, I'll let this timer run down. I'll talk and I'll see if the lobby fills up or not. I'll make my decision at the wrong time. But usually I just let these lobbies, I get it close to like 5 seconds, and then if no one joins, I just leave and restart the timer. Because if you're playing 8-player, you want to play at least more than 4. 5 is the minimum I'll accept, and that's if I'm like pushing. Okay, don't leave. I know you want to leave, bro, but okay, we're getting more people coming in. 4 is like, okay, can we get? Okay, well, if you're gonna leave, I'm gonna leave. I'll let this run to 5 seconds. Listen, it's for the benefit of literally every other person who's going to play. Because it shouldn't auto start it at 2 if you're playing 8-player. Like, there's 2-player. If there's 2-player, you should play 2-player. Because that's not that's a different thing. So we'll let this fill up. Don't go anywhere. Time travel will happen in 3, 2, 1. Well, it seems like 5 is about as full as we're gonna get it. I've been waiting, but you know what? We'll take what we get. This is a horrible starting hand, to put it in card game terms. Bacon? Keep a mouse, maybe? We'll let it roll. What's the other? I would rather have bacon, to be honest. 2 pigs. Seems fair to me. I don't know why I should probably unfreeze that, but unfreeze the order, but that's perfectly fine. Now, people really. Okay, well, listen, we had the same idea, and I'm glad to see that we both came out on top in that situation. I think, where would I like this to go? Forget the bacon. Roll me. I would like that very much. And I would like this very much. So that we can get a level, we can get something, we can do a lot of selling. Level and then sell into whatever's on the left if it's a good unit. We're planning for the future. It's a reasonable tactical choice. Okay, I don't know what you thought you were doing there. Actually, if you have 2 faint friends, maybe it's not that bad next turn. But you needed to win the first one to gamble on the second one. I feel like you're not gonna... Listen, if we had 4 people, we would have had 6 lives. Well, you don't have 6 lives, you got 5 lives, so... I gifted you a win there. Being generous. And everyone survives. Happy days, happy days. Perfect, okay. I would like immediately to run you. And honestly, seems very high. Replaces it! I'm unsatisfied with this outcome. I don't think it would go down like that. Well... should I, for efficiency's sake or for level's sake? For level's sake, let's play for the levels. Playing for the levels instead, I guess. Not the worst idea, but... my plan there was to buy a second apple. Thank you for farming my camel. Now the question is, how long will that camel be my front runner? Another level now? Sure. Quick little hoopo bird. Run a hoopo bird at the back. I can take it that way. I think this time I would like to buff you. Forget this, because we're not going to get you to level 3. We're probably going to sell you next turn and get a stronger unit. And we're going to sell the pig as well, hopefully, probably, potentially. Both of these have got sell effects. I think it just makes sense to not invest any more gold into them. Whereas the camel can stick around. Iguana, I'm still not sure how I feel about the iguana. I guess it's very situational. In this situation, I don't think it actually ends up having an effect. Maybe, oh, actually, lizard. It does count the lizard, to be fair. Which is unfortunate for you, but great for me. Okay, wasp. I think not. To be honest. I would consider freezing a lettuce. That's for certain. I'm not really certain. Okay, well, you know what? Just buff me and have me on my way. All of this seems fairly reasonable, to be honest with you. Well, for efficiency's sake, I should do it now, right? And then I get a free roll into another lettuce. Very nice, very nice. I can do it like this, or I can do it like this. Either way, it doesn't matter, right? We can even get level 2 camel early on, which would be great. A lot of scaling in this tier. We're looking for levels now, preferably. Straight up gang member lead. Well, I am dominating this lobby, but, you know, don't take things for granted. Sea lion seems like the perfect time to get rid of the beaver. Well, first of all, I should combine this. Maybe I don't even need to get rid. Actually, probably shouldn't get rid of the beaver. Now that I think about it. Actually, it's a value proposition to go full squatted this turn. And because this buff can't be activated the next turn. This is crazy, right? But this is a 3/3 buff, which I wouldn't be able to activate next turn because it would only work on the sea lion next turn. So while it sounds crazy, it's actually the best decision to go full squatted this turn. And run the sea lion as well. See, this is a tactical innovation. That's the reason that you subscribe to this channel and you peruse the contents of my videos. Now, I think I should maybe change my channel description, but I think it's reasonable as it is. Your source for mildly humorous content. I'm not looking to, you know, make you burst out loud laughing. Although maybe later on, you know. What? Huh? Bro, how many... Did you force feed that thing like every broccoli you saw? What happened? Now a Doberman has a unit. Well. Let's go a bit crazy. Yeah, let's go a bit crazy, I think. This is like a very dynamic build we're going. We could even add a dragonfly and go full scaling, but I think we need some strength in units. I think the 1/1 dragonfly is not going to cut it for now, but I could try to have a front and back sea lion strat, but I don't know if that's entirely necessary. And we're building up a Doberman for the future. The Doberman should have attack rather than health, if I'm thinking about it properly. But if I'm not thinking about it properly, you know what? Take a croissant. And you... No, just roll me for levels and assorted resources, to be honest with you. Yes, that's a very assorted resource. Catching my drift. Honestly, put the Doberman at the back and let it get a bunch of attack buffs. Because if you're going to get a coconut, then you should have it done this way. I should then swap this order and then let this sea lion get attack buffs, but you know. I get everything apart from this camel at the front, everything else doesn't matter. The camel is about to get level to maintain its relevancy in the future. We're going somewhere. And the good thing is we've just been winning non-stop, so actually we're not even going to get to the late game to make this Doberman useful. It's not even going to be a question. Bro's team sucks. I hate to say it, but it's true. I mean, look at this team. You got eliminated deservedly, and we might just go full flawless in this entire game, which would be entertaining, don't get me wrong. The question is, what do we want in life? Boar? I could go for a boar. We're slowly pivoting. We're slowly pivoting. But we don't even need a pivot, to be honest with you. Because our team is too strong to begin with. Ooh, level 2 skunk, eh? Not bad, not bad. Pretty bad. And you lost to either me or him, which means you suck. Either way, there's no... Okay, I mean, this is overkill upon overkill, right? 11, we're gonna be like a sub 15-minute victory in this situation. I could even put a lemon on you and it would be a better choice. Like, this is definitely overkill, to put it gently. We don't need all these resources, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it if we're gonna win. We eliminated a clone. Listen, this is like, I don't even need to think to win this game. You know? Like, it's that simple. It's that easy. Like, we can just load up on lemons in the short term. You just press ready up and we'll win. We might even have a back-to-back here. I might go again. Rest in peace. That's an easy first place for me. World's freest lobby, plus 11, no sweat. Where does that put me? Top 2%? We go again. Listen, if you guys are gonna re-queue, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna win again. It's just consistently, like, I mean, who's gonna say no? Not me. The lobby matchmaking was instant, like, I kind of want both of these, but I also kind of want to win. We'll settle on, well, put you there and freeze both of these guys, because I think a cone snail into a beaver is enough to... How many things have 3 health? Of more than 2. 1, 2, 3. Logically, I should put you at the front, put you at the back. Game theory. Peculiar pianist. You know what I mean. Okay, well, unfortunate matchup, but it is what it is. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna do this. And then this won't be crazy. I'm gonna unfreeze the duckling. Because it doesn't match. And we're gonna try... We're messing with the meta. We're trying more unique stuff. Like, what is this auto? Does it make sense? Not really. But it does kind of counter most of the teams I'm seeing. Like, if you lead with a... If you lead with a pig, I will destroy you with my mouse. So... I think there's actually a lot of potential in like a wacky little lineup like this. Now, if I lose this one, I will cry, but would you look at that? Nope. Would you look at that? I should not have spoken. I will cry. Okay, give me a level at least. Let me... Yes, okay, thank you for comforting me with a level. Not what I wanted to see. I guess beggars chooses is something to it. Really rough, really rough. We are still running 2 mice. Could be worse. Level 2 common snail should be a stabilizer. Listen, we're playing it on hard mode now. That's fine. We've given ourselves a challenge. I think we're still gonna win, which is the sad thing, but listen. I have to put my money where my mouth is, and at this point we've been pushed into the dirt, you know, like those ostriches, or is it ostrich or emu? Which one is the one that digs its head in the ground? Should probably know this. Well, listen. We're on 3. For real, for real. Give me a level on you. And give me that. And I think we should sell you, buy you, and buff you. And that's a good starting position. Oh wait, we have extra. Okay. Oh yeah, wait, that was my plan all along. I was gonna say buy you. That was what I meant. If we lose now, that's kind of sad. Because I think we've really consolidated our squad at this point. So we should win like the next 2 or 3 in a row. And then beat these guys down to my level. And then they'll start panicking. No sweat for me. Except like this is a terrifying frontline lineup. Like pig, pig, pig. If you combine them, it's fine. Because I'll still survive, but... We're in not dire straits, but like, you know those comical like signboard direction posts with like arrows in the name of the place you're going, like the streets. We made it. Okay, we gotta win. That's win number 1. I would sell you for you and you. Campbell time? I'm thinking it's Campbell time, brother. I'm probably even... No, because I wouldn't like to see a lettuce. Well, I mean, level 3 common snail is not bad. Not bad at all. Or freeze 1 cucumber. If you're going to give me 2, I think that's a message. You know, I'm not one to believe in divine intervention or whatever, but... You see it and you take it, and you don't complain about it. When you don't get scaling, that's what you have to do. Now, we do have a 10-9 cone snail level 3 pending, but, you know. Beg, choose. Sometimes you can beg and choose. Sometimes, I don't know. Does that mean something? Everyone likes to complain now and then. Doesn't mean you forfeit your right to choose. What does that phrase mean, you know? Beggars can't be choosers. Why can't the beggars choose? We can choose. Normal people can choose. Beggars can choose. You know? I'm not a revolutionary or anything, but I'm just saying. We survived. Okay, I said win the next like 2 or 3 in a row. We're on track. We won 2 in a row. Doberman pivot seems like the most logical path to take the struggling squad like this. Combine you and put a Doberman in the squad. Now, early Doberman, not like an inspirational choice for sure. I don't think it's really doing much. Granted, I think the cone snail, it's maxed out. It'll be good for like 3-4 turns. Once we get here, as soon as we get natural, tier 5, so turn 9, in 3 turns, we will pivot. I think it's a hard line. We have to pivot. Because let's think about it logically, right? I'm just talking frankly with you. We're going to win the next one because our team's too powerful to lose. At worst, we're going to draw because we have a really strong first unit. We're buffing our camel, which buffs the unit behind it. Endless synergy. that'll happen next 2 in a row, right? Like we one-shot this guy's camel, and we one-shot what is camel buffed. Obviously he stands no chance. He didn't even make it through the unit that are camel buffed. How can he win, right? But the problem is what happens in like a little while. Certainly. Well, I mean, I'm not averse to this, but we also, yes, we do need to set up levels to get the higher tier units, since we can get tier 5 from level now, right? And as a result, we would like to start slowly, you know, getting that snowball rolling, building the Doberman snowman, Doberman snowman, you know, Doberman snowman, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Like, people are starting to figure out what to do now. You've got a level 3 mouse. Don't know what you're doing with it. It's not the worst idea. Lobster, bro, do not let a man with a lobster cook. And maybe you should let a man cook a lobster. I've never had it. Maybe it's good. Who knows? A lot of squads pending change here. Don't know what your shrimp's doing. You're not gonna sell the wasp because it's gonna gain attack, right? So what are you gonna sell? You're gonna have to move a shrimp aside. Okay, your squad is insanely powerful. And like I said, we win the next funeral, but it's gonna start getting tough. So if we get a level now, thank you. Okay. Rooster seems like the optimal play here. It's better than a beluga sturgeon. Probably, right? And this is where things start to look tough. We're gonna sell you next turn. So logic dictates I shouldn't be buying you. I might even consider the pivot now, to be honest with you, because this is plus 16 attack, which is kind of crazy, but let me do the math on that one. We beat this squad. We don't beat that squad, I think. Hold on. We clear you and okay, you do 10 damage. We will no longer have a we lose, so we shouldn't do it now. You should get the buff from the camel though, in any case. But we're not freezing you. Right, okay. Next turn as planned, If we draw or win this, I'm confident we still make it the top 2. If we lose this, fucked. Well, I mean, we wouldn't have beat you with or without that. It's now or never, brother. Show me tier 5s. I see tier 5s. Okay, let's start with what we need to do. You're out, you're out, you're out. You're a tier 5. I would like to buy you when we have a full squadron. I would like to freeze the sushi and show me... Yes, thank you. Let's get the show on the road. Perfect. Maybe even polar bear, you know. Polar bear's probably a pretty decent unit to add. It's scaling. And I think that's a good idea. Okay. Probably should have moved the rooster forward, but it is what it is. We're in the most precarious position we've ever been in. Luckily, there's no snipers in this weekly to take care of the Doberman coconut armor. Now, we gave ourselves no leeway by fucking up at the beginning of this. I mean, it is what it is, I guess, in this scenario. Resounding victory, resounding victory. I'm impressed, I'm impressed. Okay, okay, okay. Let's, buy the... I should have sold that first, obviously. Idiot move. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do a bit of that. No point in buying this. Next turn we're going to be in the 6th tier. we want to get this Doberman really, really strong. Because it's going to get the first 2 eliminations guaranteed, pretty much, all the time, right? I said this weekly looked like a Doberman weekly, but, like, the thing is, to build a Doberman team, you do have to make a lot of sacrifices. But if you stabilize, you're really good. Problem is, we are a significant health disadvantage, like, across the board. We obviously just beat this team. They were in the process of rebuilding as well. Maybe they got a Doberman of their own. GG. We deserved better, but I got a bad opening roll. We could have probably won that game if we had 1 more life, because that loss was a win in the future, right? Top 2% still. I mean, that's fine. We got a day left. That day is New Year's Eve, actually. So, you know, I take no responsibility for this. I won the first one. I should have won the second one. Which means I guess I'll take some responsibility. Anyway, it's been Dark Rabbit. If you did enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Interaction helps the algorithm. And yeah, I released a new article on my Substack. I don't have my Substack linked, but it's linked on my Twitter. By the time the video comes out, the article should probably have already been released, or around the same time. If you're interested in Counter-Strike stuff, yeah, give it a read, you know, etc. And yeah, enjoy.